All right, we're gonna go now to on November the 20th. We used an address in St. Louis because the guy died in St. Louis, but this was a carjacking that started in East St. Louis.
Yeah,
Okay, this happened a few days ago.
yeah.
Would November the 20th be correct?
I suppose that's about right.
What time do you think that was?
Probably about 4 o'clock, 3:30, about 3 o'clock.
In the morning?
Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. Why don't you explain that to us now, your involvement in that incident?
I went over there. I stole.
Bruh, I feel like he getting a kick out of this because he always smiling. Every time they be like, "Oh yeah, tell us about this one," he just be like, then he start talking. It's the scariest thing. He getting a kick out of this. He loving that he is being able to relive his crime. It's crazy.
Stole the van. I don't know where I stole it from. And I had a driver. I had another little guy with me. I let him use the tech before I took the 38 and put it in the trash can. I took it out that night after I buried it and took it for one last round. I put the 38 on me and the 10 millimeter. I wiped all the bullets off, all the guns, and loaded all. I put 28 bullets in the Tech 9, and I put 15 in the clip and one in the chamber of the 10 millimeter. And we rode on the east side. And we just riding around looking for balls, motherfuckers with money and rims and beats. You know, and we pulled up on club, whatever the name of the club is, I don't know the name. I was across the street from this club sitting on the lot waiting for somebody to pull up that looked like they might have some rims, beats, and some money. And some three guys pulled up, burgundy, looked like about an 85, 86 Cutlass pull up, and they got some loud music in the trunk. They pull up and park. So we sitting back there, and they don't get out. I'm waiting for them to get out, so we get the masses ready, but they don't get out. They keep the car running for a couple minutes. Then they bag up and pull. They was blocked in, so they bag up and turn and pull at the tip of the lot where, if they wanted to, they could pull right into the streets. And so I had my driver to drive around the block and pull through a back alley, lots or something back there, and pull around, let us off right past a little shed or garage or something. And we put our masks on. I had the 38 in my hand, gloves on, and the Glock. And the other guy, he had his mask on. He had an orange mask on. I had a white screen mask on with a hood and a Tommy sweatsuit. I took so we jumped the fence and ran across the lot. I pointed the 38 and the 10 millimeter to the passenger window and told the motherfucker to get out. And the other dude who was with me, he pointed the Tech 9 at the driver's side. And the driver got out, which was Keith. He got out. He made him sit in the back on the driver's door in the back seat. And
My question is, right? What are the odds that they get away in a situation like that? Because if the driver decided, because he said they was parked in such a way where they could have driven right into the street, right? What are the odds that he would actually make it without them getting a shot at them? I would take my chance, to be honest. I would take my chances. If someone pointed a gun at me like that, I was taking my chances and I was could just drive off. You get me, but there's no way I just go free up and let you do whatever. I got try to get away. I'm sorry, I have to. I'm about to let you do that.
The other guy, no, that wasn't Keith. The one that jumped out was on the driver's side in the back. Keith was in the middle. And Wooden, he was the driver. And the guy that was with me got on the passenger side. I was on the passenger side in the back. I had the Glock pointed toward them two in the back, and the 38 with the hammer cock pointed toward the guy in the front. And the guy was with me in the front had the Tech 9 pointing toward the drive. We made them drive. I wasn't gonna kill nobody. You know, I was gonna let all of them there. I was just gonna drive them close to the St. Louis Bridge and make all of them get out.
I don't believe
Then
that.
drive on across the water because I didn't want them to know that we was going to St. Louis. And we get about a block, half a block down the street, and I look at the guy on the door in the back, and I say, I don't trust you. You look like you would trap me. You look like you a threat. And 5 seconds later, the motherfucker jumped out. I just got to shooting at him while he was jumping out.
Shake my head.
Shot him while he was jumping out the car. We were going about 30 miles an hour, and then the back driver went in the back seat, shot him from the sound or something. We drove off, and I told them, you know, me and the guy in the back, I let him put his hands down, fry up a cigarette. We smoked a cigarette together, and I let him drink his, you know, he had some Hennessy. Me and him drunk a little Hennessy together. I told him I ain't gonna kill him. You know, y'all some good brothers, you know. Just don't try with your friend, try to be no damn fool. I say I ain't gonna, you know, I'm gonna let y'all live, just don't be tripping. I took my mask off then, you know, but they kept turning around looking at me. So we got by the bridge, and I told him to go and drive across the bridge. He tried to speed, and I told him to slow the motherfucker down. And I told the guy that was with me, I say, this motherfucker keeps speed, or maybe he don't keep his head straight, gonna kill that motherfucker. You know, as long as y'all keep y'all head straight, you know, and don't make no motherfucking mistakes or try nothing funny, you know, we ain't gonna trip with y'all. We just want your car, your rims, and your beats. So I told him,
I don't know, man. He sounded like he already have his mind made up to me. Like every little thing this boy do, you ready to off him? He already make up his mind from he get in that car that he wasn't letting them go free. Cause I don't believe him talking about he was just gonna drive them on the bridge, tell them to get out, and then he was gonna go to St. Louis. I don't believe that. He was going to get them on that bridge and off them, and then he was going to drive with his homie back to St. Louis. He was never going to let them go. I would be very surprised if at the end of this he say he let them go.
I said, if the police pull us over, you just pull over. I say, all the windows tinted in the back of the car. I say, you just pull over. I say, police hit their lights. And when the police get out and start walking up toward the car, I'm a killer. I'm gonna kill all y'all motherfucking ass. I say, no, you know, just be cool, and I ain't gonna trip with you. I just want your money, your car, and your rent. So we drive on 70. I tell them to get off at Branch Street. And I had to ride around here and where it's a deserted area, you know, where it ain't no cars, no number one house around the corner. We ride around the corner, and I tell them to get out. I put the 38 in my pocket and took the Tech 9 from the guy that was with me and pointed it, bagged up about 10 feet and pointed at both of them while I had the other guy to search both of them. After he searched them and got money off of him, and I told him to take his jacket off and throw that in the car. Then I told both of them to get on their knees on the ground, put their head behind their back, and until we drive off. So the guy that was with me got in the car. I gave him the tech back. He got in the car. I went around the driver's side because he said he couldn't drive that good and fast. So I got on the driver's side. I started the car up. When I got back out, I say, I forgot, so I walked over to Keith and just started shooting. I shot him. He fell and jumped back up and started running, and I just kept shooting him, and he ran and hit a corner on me. And then I said, how the fuck this motherfucker started running? Then the other guy, I say, fuck him, because the other guy, Wooden, was running down the street. He was almost at the corner. So I ran around, jumped in the car, and floated all the way to the corner. And while we was riding down the street, the guy that was with me got to shooting the Tech 9 through the front window, shooting at Wooden. And Wooden got to the corner, his leg gave out, he started stumbling, and he turned the corner and fell. So I turned the corner in the car, and the guy that was with me just got to shooting with the Tech 9 while he was laying on the ground. And I reached over from the driver's side and shot at him twice, and drove off and turned, and it was a roadblock. I made the wrong turn, so I just went through that, drove the car, and to a spot or a vacant house. It took all the music out the car, radio, all of the little property. And then I drove the car somewhere else till we can take the rims off.
What did I say? I tell y'all I was gonna be very surprised if he had let them go. What did I say? He made them think that he was gonna let them live. And to me, like, that's the worst feeling in the world. Don't lie to me and tell me you're gonna let me live, because then I'm thinking about how I'm gonna go home to my parents and my sisters and my man and just be live happy ever after. Don't fucking tell me that. If you gonna off me, tell me you gonna off me. Why would you lie to me like that? I know he wasn't gonna let them go. He did already make up in his mind from he take that car that he was not gonna let them go. Every little thing homeboy do, he was like, you do it again, I off you. You do it again, I off you. He never planned to let them go. This boy is petty. We learned that from part 1. He petty. He is king petty, okay? What is a Tech 9 also? I'm very curious to see what that is. I don't know what a Tech 9 is. Tech 9. I hope I'm spelling that right. Oh, it's a semi-automatic. Okay. Oh, that's one of those. I like those. I like those. They're the ones. Yeah. I like these. These are nice. Is this a Tech 9? Yeah. That looks real nice. I bet this have a fire blowback though. I don't know if I could take it. I tried, like, I went to the gun range and I tried like a pistol and a shotgun. I could do the pistol, but the shotgun I can't do, dog. I can't do that. This, I know this got hella kickback. I can't. I don't know if I could take it. More power to you. Marcus, I can't.
We left that to a couple days. We finally got the rims off the other day because they had locks on them. Me and the other 2 dudes took the rims off, and now the car still put up. Just this other dude come get it so he can cut the motor out, and then I can have the tow guy who I know with the tow truck to come pick it up and take it and smash.
Is that basically it?
That's it.
Are you gonna tell us where that car is now?
No.
Are you
Why
gonna tell
would
us
he?
who the other 2 people that were with you?
No.
And why is that?
No.
I don't tell on no motherfucker.
He ain't no snitch. We learned this from part 1. He ain't no friggin' snitch. He's not snitching. He gonna go down for that himself. He ain't snitching. He mean that. He ain't getting nothing out of him. This man is a lockbox.
Okay.
Raphael, I have one
Goddamn.
question for you in reference to this. Did you ever, at any time while you had these 3 people that you carjacked, Did you ever tell them that you was the person that killed the security guard at page 10?
No, I didn't tell him that.
Do y'all think one of them told them and that's why they asking him that? Or maybe that's just like a general question? Because why would they ask that? Like, police don't ask stupid questions. They just ask questions they already know the answer to because they want to see if you will be honest. Most of the time. But that ain't a random question. So, which one of them saw him hit the security guard? Question that needs answers. See, even he confused. He like, no. He don't even know. He's like, who the hell told y'all that?
I think I told him that. But I ain't had no intentions on killing them, none of them, until that fool jumped out the car on me. When he jumped out the car, and then they started looking at me. I said, I'm gonna kill all of them now.
How do you keep referring to these guys, some of these guys by name? How do you know their names?
Because I read the paper.
Okay, so you don't know them.
No.
You're getting their names from the paper?
Yeah.
Okay. Was this random?
What?
This incident, was it random? Were these guys just picked at random?
Yeah, they had rims and beats.
When you say beat, when you say
advertised.
beats, what are you referring
Loud music, a whole lot of loud music. They was advertised.
That was crazy.
They was just waiting on somebody to come in and pick
What does rims and beats do to you?
Make my dick get hard. And I see rims and beats and gold chains.
Oh
and
my
bankrolls.
gosh.
What's it make you want to do?
Make me want to take their shit.
If they won't give it up, what do you do?
And I can't.
And then what?
I can't.
Sick.
I can't like a motherfucker. My dick get hard when I see the rims and beats. And I can't when I kill them for that shit.
Sick.
So these guys were basically picked out because of the rims.
But they advertised. Had all that shit on their car.
Okay.
And that loud ass music.
All right. Well, again, the search warrant was done at your house early this morning.
And you took the wrong shit.
No.
Stereo equipment, is that what you're referring
Only
to?
thing he is in there is that cassette player and the CD changer.
Okay, that goes to
Two
the
little speakers, that's it.
that goes to the
And his jacket.
Okay.
Ain't nothing else in there. All that stuff y'all took. The rims y'all took, them ain't the rims. He didn't have them some $4,000 rims y'all took out the house. And them rims is my brother-in-law rims. And the only reason they sitting in there because he took them off his car, because he went to California, he didn't want nobody to steal his rims. Because he don't have an alarm on his car. Them is Dayton's. Them Dayton rims. The rims he had was some kind of chrome rims. They had Vols on it too. But they didn't have no brand new Vols and they wasn't no Dayton's.
What were you going to do with those rims?
What rims?
The ones you got off the car from East St. Louis?
Oh, they sold.
They were sold?
Yeah,
Who'd you sell them to?
they already sold. That was somebody else cut. They sold them. I don't know who they sold them to.
They sold them?
Yeah, that's somebody else cut.
Meaning somebody else that was involved in the incident with you?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of van did you guys use to go to East St. Louis?
A stolen van.
Where'd you steal it from?
Somewhere in St. Louis City. And we had that put up.
Did you ever go inside the nightclub that you saw these guys at?
No,
Do you know anyone at that nightclub?
never even seen the nightclub before.
Was this a murder for hire?
No,
No one hired you to do this job?
no. Sometimes somebody might tell me they want these particular rims or them particular rims, and I'll go out and get them.
But in this case, no one told you anything about these three guys?
No. They just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time and had the wrong shit on their car and was making too much damn noise.
Noise bother you?
That's
No,
crazy.
no, the motherfucking beats,
The site?
the sounds that is exciting me. You know, yeah.
So at this point, you're not gonna tell us who the guys are that were with you, where the rims of the car are, or where the car's at?
Me, and two ghosts on that murder. Me and another ghost on the other murder. Me and another ghost. Me and three ghosts on the other.
I cannot.
Okay.
I can't with him. I cannot with him. It don't matter if it's gonna reduce his sentence. He ain't telling nothing. He's not gonna snitch. I wonder how the rest of this can go because is there more? There must be another crime. Because we have like 27 minutes left.
I'm fully responsible for whatever.
Okay. Tom, do you have anything?
Yeah, Raphael, real quick. Do you always read about your crimes?
I read about everybody's crimes, not just what I do. I read the paper. I buy the paper every day. Read about everything. I love to read.
Do you know how many shots you took at these guys?
22 shots was fired out that Tech 9.
Damn.
No. 22 shots from the Tech 9, and it was 13 shots fired from the 10 millimeter.
Come on, that's overkill. I feel like they could get him on that charge a couple times. This ain't the first time that he tell a story where more than like 4 bullets exit that chamber on just one person. He could get a couple charges for overkill, I think. This is ridiculous. That's too much bullets for like what, 3 people? Be so for real. I could see 9 each. Not 9 each. I meant 3 each, and in total it's 9. If it was 3 people, I'm assuming it was 3 people. I think it was 4. He said it was a driver, a passenger, and someone else, I think. So 3 each, 9. How you get 22 from the Tech 9, and what do you say, 12 to 14 from the other one? Come on, man.
You keep kind of track of this stuff, right?
I know how many bullets I put in my guns,
Do you know what bridge
I
you
know-
crossed? I'm sorry.
and I know how many bullets. I always check, see how many bullets I got left.
Do you know what bridge you crossed to get over from East St. Louis back to St. Louis, Missouri?
The one right there by Club Illusion, where you get on by the casino. What's that, 64?
That would be Poplar Street Bridge.
Yeah, well, that's the one I crossed.
Describe your jacket. What kind of jacket did you take from the victim that you covered?
Brown, probably
All
black leather
right.
jacket.
What size?
3X, got a little button missing. A button broke right there. A
Did the
new,
jacket fit you?
yeah, except the sleeves. Sleeves a little long. It's a new leather jacket, except a button missing under the pocket.
How big was that guy that you took the jacket from?
Bigger than all y'all. I guess he probably near his size.
You speaking of his side, you speaking of Detective Ike sitting over there?
Yeah, probably about 220, about 5'11", 6 feet tall, about 220.
Damn.
What'd you do with the, you stole the rims, right? The wheels?
That was somebody else's rims.
How much you get for them? How much they get for them?
I don't know, I think he got about $300.
What about the stereo equipment?
Oh, that shit been pieces. Then I sold 3 amps and a crossover for $250. And I think the woofer case with the two 12-inch woofers, them I think I got 150 for them. And rest of the other shit, CD change, a stereo, and 2 little speakers still there.
What about, are you drunk or under the influence of drugs while you're doing this? I mean, what's,
I don't mess with no drugs.
you don't use drugs?
No.
Do you drink?
I drink a beer, maybe 2.
Did you drink to go do this, any of these crimes?
I think I drunk a beer, 1 beer. I don't never drink more than 1 or 2. You know?
Would that be safe to say you don't get intoxicated?
No, I don't think I drink nothing. I don't. Only time I drink if I go out, I drink a beer. And I don't mess with no drugs.
But never more than 1 or 2 beers.
Or 1 drink, or 1 glass of drink by itself. Nothing else.
The jacket, what did you do with this jacket? Where did that jacket end up?
At my house,
That's the jacket we seized from your house?
yeah.
We seized a bunch of stuff, obviously, some of it was wrong, had nothing to do with any of the crimes you've done.
Yeah, y'all even took my van. And that van ain't got nothing to do with my brother-in-law's van.
As you put it, you never used your van to put any work in, do any jobs, okay?
I ain't never killed no motherfucker in that. I ain't never been involved in no murders in that van. I done stole the car or 2 in the van, you know, but that's it.
No murders.
I ain't never even shot nobody in that van.
All right. This is an Intertech 9mm Luger. It's a Model Tech DC-9.
They got the Tech
It's made in
9.
Miami, Florida.
Oh, I didn't
Serial
even need to
number.
search it up.
Sorry.
That's a nice gun. Look at that.
There's a magazine that goes up in a different.
Oh, nice. You could put a real nice extendo in that. Look at that. Oof. That's gorgeous, ain't it?
Does this look familiar right now?
See if it's
Hold on, well, I'll let you see in just a second.
Just look at it.
And where was this gun at?
in my black leather briefcase.
What was with that in the black leather briefcase?
A 10 millimeter Glock, the one you got over there.
Mm-hmm. These two guns were together?
Yeah, a couple masks and 1 or 2 pair of gloves. I think a phone number was in the bag.
You wear the mask and you keep all the guns and everything together?
Sometimes I just happen to, I just put them all together because I had to move all this shit out.
Okay. And on this particular incident that we're speaking about, the carjacking in East St. Louis, Illinois, the shooting in East St. Louis,
Guns that was used.
these were the 2 guns used. And which gun did you have in your possession?
I had the 10 millimeter and the 38.
Okay. This one?
Yeah,
And for a short period of time, I believe you said you also had this one in your possession.
yeah. I had both of them. I had 38 and both of them.
Okay.
I had them in each hand.
Now, the 38 you're talking about, are you still talking about the Pearl Hammer 38? Prior to giving to me, you used that
I
weapon?
gave to you the next day.
You know, this is the first time I have ever seen a serial offer not be chained up before during an interview, other than Ted Bundy. This is like the first time I think I've seen one not in chains. It's kind of weird. Like, I feel like they should all be in chains. I'm not gonna lie, because what you mean you just did all of that and now you want to act like you're a civilized person, because you're really not. But whatever. I guess because he's cooperating, it's fine.
Actually fire any shots out of that weapon that night? You said you had put it in your pocket when you
Yeah.
held those 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just like having 2 or 3 make a motherfucker move a
You
little.
said there was
faster.
a phone number in your briefcase. Whose phone number is that?
I don't know, I knew it was a number in there, cause I hid it from my wife.
Okay, your wife didn't know that briefcase was in there?
You have a wife?
Did your wife know that briefcase was in there?
Huh?
Did your wife know that briefcase was in there?
No, she didn't know it was up there.
Okay.
It was a number I had found. A girl gave to me, you know. She had wanted to buy something, but I ain't want my wife to find it because she'd think that I was fucking around with her.
Fred, do you have anything?
No.
Die funny. You looking at them like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? No, sir. No, sir. They don't know. So he have a wife. I wonder if she knew what he was doing. Like she had to. There's no way she's staying at that house. Your husband coming home and leaving the house odd hours of the night. Like be so for real. She had to know something was going on. I wonder if they ended up getting her as well. Like a look after, but she had to know. Like don't tell me she didn't know because she knows something wasn't right.
That's,
Tom?
basically.
I think I have anything else.
And let's put some of this other shit on tape.
What do you, well, I was gonna get into to some things here that we talked about. First of all, how many people you think you've killed?
Quite a
Yeah.
few.
How much?
When you say quite a few, what
I'm gonna
what do
guess
you mean?
5.
Maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah. I know. I was
You
right.
know, I just shot so many people, I don't even remember.
You don't even know if they died, people you've shot.
Yeah, I just shot a lot of people.
That's crazy.
Sometimes it doesn't make the newspaper or the news. You may not see it.
I just shot a whole lot of people in the last couple months. I don't know how many.
Do you remember any specifics where you were?
Yeah. Shot up a house over there on Natural Bridge. Tried to put a robbery down, but they ain't want to cooperate. Yeah. And they tried to run, so I just shot the house up. Every motherfucker trying to run up, back up in the house. That one, Natural Bridge or somewhere.
What gun did you use?
Yeah, I had Tech 9. Yeah, I had Tech 9. I had a different guy with me that night. Over at the living room about a couple weeks ago. About a week and a half ago. This motherfucker didn't want to cooperate. I got 2 guns on this motherfucker and this motherfucker. And I got him blocked in. The motherfucker hit the car in the back and drive off. He wanted to keep his chain and his money. Well, I shot the whole motherfucking car while he was pulling up.
Man, see, and that's the problem because I would be the dummy who would drive off because whom he can get me anyway. I might as well take my chances and don't go outside. Cheapest I try to get away. And that's what I'm saying. See, homie tried to drive off because he wanted to keep his shit. And then what'd he do? He do up the car. I feel like either way you ain't gonna make it out, so you have to pick your battles. I would rather fight for my shit, okay? I would rather drive off and let he shoot up the car than for me to get in the back seat and then he then leave me down 2, 5, 6, 7, 8 different road and then still end up offing me in the end. No, thank you. I'll take my chances and drive off. I'll drive to the flipping police station if I have to with them bullets flying. I don't care.
Shot all the windows. I shot the whole car.
What kind of car was it?
Delta 88. Old Ragged Delta.
Where's the living room?
On Martin Luther King and Whittier, I think.
Raphael, why did you like that Tech 9?
Because I don't know how to shoot it. You know, the other guy that I had with me, he know how to shoot it. When you hold the trigger and it keeps shooting, it jam up. You got to, shoot it like that and it won't jam. And plus, when you jack the bullet, if you don't let it pop back by itself, you can put a bullet in the chamber and push it down, pull it out, and you can fry the motherfucker, and it ain't gonna shoot at all. You know, it's tricky.
That sound like them ones you supposed to only use for pleasure. You ain't supposed to actually take them out and try to, do crimes with it. That sound complicated as hell. I know exactly what type of trigger he talking about. I saw a dude, he shot like this really smooth one. And it was the same trigger he talking about where you gotta lock it in, take it out, and then it was, I don't like it. Just looking at him do it, it's very annoying. I've never done it myself, but watching someone do that is, it's aggravating.
And then when you shoot it too fast, the motherfucker lock up. Probably shoot 2 bullets and it jam up.
It's probably,
So you say you've probably killed 5 people, but you can't remember any specifics about, you say you shot so many people?
Yeah,
How long you been out of prison?
about 15 months.
15 months?
Since August of last year, August 26th.
So are these killings taking place in that 15-month period, or is this before
In 2
you went?
months.
What's that?
In 2 months.
In 2 months?
he do all of that in 2 months? This boy was going out every night looking for trouble, eh? How you do all of that in 2 months? I thought he did all of that within that time frame. Like the police just said, you did all of that foolishness in 2 months, boy. No, no way. No way. No way. He was not sleeping at night. He did all of that in 2 months. This is a very angry, petty man. That's insane.
What's going on in these 2 months? Why do you have to kill in 2 months?
Serious? 5 people?
I don't know, come. What if I need money?
Is that basically it? Money?
Yeah,
Okay.
and motherfuckers don't know how to cooperate and look the other way and just give me their shit.
So you're saying they should cooperate?
Yeah, I cooperate.
No, he flipping wouldn't, because he got in that car and he told them that he was gonna let them off on the bridge. He let them out of the car. They was on their knees, and what he do? He do a U-turn. He came back and he's still off them. Like, what are you talking about? Talk about, yeah, I'll cooperate. No, sir, he is like physically incapable of cooperating. He don't know how to take people's stuff and then go about his business. That's why nobody will give you their things, because you don't know how to take it and go. You always want pew 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 somebody. Like if you, I can't. How does this make sense to him? He's talking about he won't cooperate. You don't want to cooperate, sir. You never wanted to cooperate.
I can have that Tech 9 and that Glock in my hand. If I got both of them facing
He
down,
aggravating me.
and a motherfucker walk up to me and put their gun in my head, they can have both of them motherfuckers, and they can have every motherfucking thing I got. I get naked for him. He can have the motherfucker. That outdrawing the motherfucker, that shit only work in the movies.
Well, the last thing I want to cover with you is what we talked about, what was going to happen over the weekend. Can we talk about that?
About the ammo code?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna hit them. I wasn't gonna hit them, I was gonna have them.
Well, explain that to us.
I got a motherfucker inside ammo code. Supposed to be $15,000 to $20,000 coming out of that Monday morning. I was gonna have somebody else, my partner, to hit him. I was gonna go steal a car Sunday night, about 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was gonna park it down by the bridge. And then when I go down, then I drive a legit car, park it about 10 blocks from the station, filling station I was gonna hit. And I was going 7 o'clock in the morning, get in the store, I was gonna get a stolen van, get in the stolen van, throw a bike in there. I wasn't gonna carry no gun, I was just gonna get the little guy with me, get him a gun and a mask and the bike. And we gonna ride down there by the ammo code. And when the lady come out, it's a little lady, a little mixed lady. She come out every morning between 7:30 and 8:30. and she got a bag full of money. And she already said she ain't coming in Thursday or Friday. So it's gonna be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Sunday money in there, Monday morning. On the weekend, it's 10 to $15,000 in there just for Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
This boy is not stupid. From he say that he is count the bullets in each of them weapons. I know this boy wasn't stupid. He know exactly what he doing. I really want to know how he get catch.
But this was $15,000, $20,000. So I was gonna have him when the lady come out, had a bike outside, van, let him ride over there, put the gun in her head, take the bag, and ride the bike back over there, throw it in the van, and ride the van to 10 blocks away, and take the bike out, you know, and goddamn drive, get in a legit car, and drive it down to this house, right there around the corner, and put the guns and the money up, then drive on the way back to the south. And then I was gonna go change clothes. We go back down there where I stashed the money at somebody's house and the guns. Get my guns and money, bring all my guns back to the south side, put them up, and split the money up. I was gonna get her a foot or whatever it was. If it was 16,000, I'm gonna get her $4,000. I was gonna get her money, and I'm gonna get my little partner his money. Then keep him with me all day so he won't spend it all in one place. Then when it get dark, I'm gonna drive him over in Illinois and kill him and take his money.
You,
That's what these remind me of. That's a deadly smile. He really said he was, oh, he's so scummy. And he really trying to sit here and make us believe that he would cooperate. He literally said he would give his partner his cut, take him down to Illinois, off him, and then take his money and go. He said he was gonna keep the money all day to make sure he didn't spend it all in one place. Then he was gonna take him off him and then take the money. There is no honor among thieves. You don't ever steal with nobody because you don't know how desperate that person can become. He is literally the prime example. There's no honor among thieves. Just don't do it.
You're gonna rob your own partner. After
Right.
he does robbery.
Scum.
Yeah,
You gonna tell us who that partner is?
nope.
Even though you were gonna kill him?
He the same one was with me in Illinois
Which time?
this time.
on the carjacking in Illinois.
Yeah.
So you say her, so you had a her inside of Amoco fixing you up.
Yeah. Now she
I don't know if we talked about it before, but you
just
said you were
taking-
gonna park the car at the brewery. You talking about the Amoco station at Madison and
He's
North Florida?
no, it's-
I mean, is that what you're talking about?
fish for too much information. See that?
That's funny.
It ain't go down, so
Oh, I know, it didn't go down. It didn't go down. But is that the Amoco you're talking about?
I was gonna retire after that.
You were gonna retire.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
quit my
right.
job. That was my last big hit. I was through.
Okay. Okay. Raphael, is there anything else that you want to cover?
I don't believe him. I don't believe that. It's always just happened. They just be like, oh, that's the last time I was gonna do that, and then I was gonna settle down, and then as soon as they get a regular job, settle down, start making a regular paycheck, see that they ain't really getting no money from that regular paycheck because the government is take a lot of your wages. He was gonna fall right back into homicides and robberies. So I don't believe that. He really think he fooling people. Like, you're not fooling anyone. He's like, oh yeah, that was my last lick, then I was gonna get a good job. No, you wasn't. He literally said that shit turns him on. He has like a mental issue. I don't know who you think he's trying to fool. He's not. Listen, this man is very, very, very smart and calculated when it comes to the crimes that he was committing, but he is not smart at all when it comes to reading the room. When it comes to social cues, he's not smart at all. I don't know what's going on in that brain. It only the math only is work when it comes to crimes.
That we haven't covered. Brad, you got something?
Raphael, you mentioned something about a restaurant in Illinois, that you shot up a restaurant or something.
That happened about 6 o'clock. That's when Rolex was. What day was that?
Club Rolex, is that the club that you took the car from, is that
What day
correct?
was that?
That was Saturday morning.
Okay, this was Friday, about 6:30 in the evening then. I went over there.
And what happened?
I pulled up in the same hot van we had earlier. That same hot van we used on the Rolex. We drove over there early. Yeah, it just got dark, pulled up to the liquor store or something. And the guy had a Regal with some datings on it. And he walked in the liquor store. I seen the rims and I was passing, so I pulled up on there, parked right by him. And he saw us parked right there by the car. So he came out, got in his car and got ready to leave. So I started pulling off and I flagged him. I said, asked him, did he want to buy some music, some amps and all that shit? He said, yeah, what you got? I tried to get him to get out the car so I can jack him for his car. And he said, kidnap him. He said, I told him, go in the store and get an ink pen to write his number down. Write my number down. He said, just follow him around the corner to his restaurant. So we went around the corner. He went in the club, a lot of people on the lot watching. He came back. I'm sitting in the passenger side. I got my drive in there. I got the Glock. I took the gloves off my hand so he wouldn't see gloves on my hand. I had the Glock sitting right on my side. And my other little guy, he was in the back with the Tech 9. So I took, dude wrote the number down right on the van, on a piece of paper. Wrote my wrong page and number down. Then he walking away. I tell him, come here, won't you give me your number? And he said, hold up. He came back, started writing his number down. And I grabbed his arm. I said, nigga, get in. And he broke and ran. So I just started shooting out the door. And I opened the door and just started shooting at every motherfucker on the whole lot. Shooting at him, every motherfucker on the lot. Then, and the little guy in the back, he opened the door because the door on the van swing open. And he didn't want to block my shots. But I see the dude fall. I shot at least about 6 times. Then I jumped back in the van, we pulled off. And soon we get about to the end of the club, it's a door. Everybody started coming to the door and looking out. I just shot at all of them while we was speeding off. Then we got stuck by a train track. A train was coming by. So we had to go all the way a different way to get past the train.
What in your right mind? Say, oh, I hear gunshots, let me go look outside? What in your right mind told you that you needed to go to the door when you heard gunshots? This boy say he just started spraying at them. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He just doing shit to do it. He's literally just doing things to do it.
No,
He ain't got no reason.
What about in Illinois? Is
I
that?
think it was Venus. From the home.
Did you remember passing anything, any place you can think of that you passed up?
Liquor store on the corner. Liquor store on the corner. Restaurant right around the corner.
What kind of liquor store? The name of it, anything?
I don't know his name, but I think it had a white front, white or light blue front. And the restaurant right around the corner. Right down the street. There's a lot of Lot of cars, lot of black people right there. All of them hang out on the lot.
What kind of restaurant, you know?
Look like a baller restaurant. Look like where all the ballers hang out.
What's a baller?
Niggas with money that sell dope. And got jewelry on, got money. You know, that's handling some real money.
Not a problem.
Anything else?
Remember, you know, I plead guilty to everything, you know, that I admitted to on the tape, as long as the state prosecutor ain't seeking the death penalty. You know, if she wanna plead for life without, you know, I plead guilty to that. You know, but if she seeking the death penalty, then I say the same motherfucking thing. We can go to trial, they can just spend some money and take me to trial and let them find me guilty and try and give me the death penalty. But if she waived the death penalty, she can get a plea bargain on all the shit. You know, and plus, you know, I want my stuff, you know, my wife to get my van back, because that ain't been involved in nothing, and I want my brother-in-law rims back, and the other shit that was taken that wasn't taken from none of these robbers. Because that's shit that ain't got nothing to do with these cases.
Okay.
And I just want y'all to leave my family out of this, and I plead guilty.
We haven't threatened your family in any way, shape, or form, have we?
I don't know, I ain't talked to them.
Okay. Raphael, have you voluntarily made this statement?
Yeah,
Okay, no threats, no promises, we haven't abused you?
no, but you have promised that my wife would give my van back. Well, my
Period.
brother-in-law's van back.
Okay,
And the property that ain't involved or ain't related at all to none of these homicides, you said that she can get that van back tomorrow,
okay.
today.
But that hasn't, we haven't made any promises to you to make this statement. I mean, we haven't sat here and bargained with you to make the statement.
No, you ain't have to borrow. I'm voluntarily making a statement,
Okay,
as well as you voluntarily told me that, you know, none of the property that was seized that don't have nothing to do with it will be released. You said she can get the van back today and she won't have to pay for it.
okay.
You understood that at the time, we didn't know if that property was involved or not. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So from looking from our aspect at the time, when we went into your house, we were looking for stereo equipment, and there was stereo equipment there, and we were looking for wheels. That's why we took that stuff.
Okay, but that's not what he's saying, though. He's just saying that y'all said y'all would give it back. Like, give it a rest. You don't have to be right about everything. Because what he said is correct. He knows why y'all took it, but he's saying, give it the frick back. Because it has nothing to do with the crimes. Like, they always need to have the last say. It's done. It's done. Homie made the statement. He said he pleads guilty. Don't let it be over with. You're
And
doing
now
too
that
much.
you've told us that it's not involved.
Like, okay, we
agreed to
know.
Give that back.
Okay. At the present time, were you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
No, I don't do drugs or alcohol. I'm just a crazy motherfucker. I got problems.
Literally does have problems. He does.
Has anyone left or this room or come in while we've been taping? Have you seen anybody leave or come in?
Nope, other than them three motherfuckers in them Batman outfits, they got them guns pointed to my head right there.
Oh.
What's
What you trying to say by that?
Ain't nobody came in.
Was that a joke you're just making?
Was that a joke?
Yeah.
Because they know ain't nobody in the corner and he just messing with them. Because if they have that, if there's somebody in there and he said that on film for real, his whole statement could get thrown out because technically he was forced by the police to make that statement. Ain't nobody in the room for true. He's just joking. And they don't find that funny at all. That's hella funny to me.
See the video recorder, the light's still blinking red, and
Yeah,
flashing?
yeah.
Okay, the recorder's still on. Okay. Okay, at this time, this is going to conclude the videotape statement of Raphael Jackson. The time is 8:22 a.m., the date is still 11/24/99.